Hi students, today let us see the topic quadratic equations and expressions. What is the general form of a quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a comma b comma c belongs to any complex number, not only real numbers, any complex number, and a cannot be 0. This type of equation is called a quadratic equation. Expression means simple, same, but there is no equal to 0. This is called expression. If there is equal to 0, that is equation. If there is no equal to 0, that is called an expression. So, in this topic, let us see the nature of the quadratic equations and expressions. First concept, let me see about common root. What is a common root? Common root. Every quadratic equation has got two roots, right? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation, right? This equation has got two roots. We know that alpha equal to minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and beta equal to minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. These two are the roots. Already we have seen earlier. In that b square minus 4ac is called discriminant, right? It is denoted by d or delta. Now let us see about common root. So the quadratic equation, the quadratic equations, a1x square plus a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equal to 0, and a2x square plus b2x plus c2 equal to 0 have a common root. Have a common root. If and only if and only if c1a2 minus c2a1 whole square equal to a1b2 minus a2b1 into b1c2 minus b2c1. This we have to prove. Okay? Instead of if and only if, we will take only if. Okay? Have a common root if c1a2 minus c2a1 whole square equal to a1b2 minus a2b1 into b1c2 minus b2c1, right? Solution. What is meant by common root? Common root means, suppose I am taking one root alpha, that is a root of this equation and second equation also. Common root means one number is root for both the equations. That is called common root. So what is the given here? Given equations are a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equal to 0, a2x square plus b2x plus c2 equal to 0, right? let me take one common root for both the equations. Let alpha be a common root. Okay, let me take one common root, that is alpha. Common root means alpha is a root of equation 1 and as well as equation 2 also, right? Alpha is a common root. What does it mean? Common root means alpha is a root of equation 1 and equation 2 also. If it is a root, it satisfies. Alpha is a root for equation 1, then I can write root means it will satisfy. So in the place of x keep alpha. A1 alpha square plus B1 alpha plus C1 equal to 0. Equation 3. And alpha is also a root of equation 2, that means A2 alpha square plus B2 alpha plus C2 equal to 0. Equation 4. Solving 3 and 4. We get, let me take, you know the method of cross multiplication. First write B1, C1, A1, again B1. So here I write alpha square, alpha and constant, right? Now here B2, C2, A2, B2. So alpha square by B1 C2 minus B2 C1, alpha by C1 A2 minus C2 A1, 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. You know the method of cross multiplication. So alpha square and this I will take. So alpha square value will be B1 C2 minus B2 C1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. B1 C2 minus B2 C1 by this. And alpha equal to what will you get? C1 A2 minus C2 A1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Okay. Now this alpha value you can put in this equation, right? Alpha square is there, no? In the place of alpha replace this. Now, so C1 A2 minus C2 A1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1 whole square. In the place of alpha I am keeping this equal to B1 C2 minus B2 C1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1, right? So let us simplify that. Whole square is there. So what can we write now? C1 A2 minus C2 A1 whole square by A1 B2 minus A2 B1 whole square equal to B1 C2 minus B2 C1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Okay? This 2 gets cancelled, 1 cancel. So C1 A2 minus C2 A1 whole square equal to, this I will take cross multiplication. So A1 B2 minus A2 B1 into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. You can remember this result now. So therefore, if if it is asked that it is a common root, you can remember this formula: C1 A2 minus C2 A1 whole square equal to A1 B2 minus A2 B1 into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. This formula can be remembered. If alpha is a common root for both the equations, then we can have this result. Okay? Let us see this. Next one. sign of quadratic expression. Sign of quadratic expression. Sign of quadratic expression. Let f of x equal to, I am taking one expression here, ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b comma c belongs to R and a not equal to 0, right? A comma b comma c belongs to R and a not equal to 0. First concept, if the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are imaginary or complex numbers. Imaginary or complex numbers. When do we say roots of quadratic equation are imaginary? If discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac value less than 0. Discriminant should be less than 0. Then we say that the roots are imaginary. Okay. If the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are imaginary or complex numbers, then for all x belongs to R, ax square plus bx plus c and a have the same sign. Okay, for all x belongs to R, ax square plus bx plus c and a means what here? X square coefficient. Whatever the coefficient of x square symbol is there, then that expression also will have same sign. Okay, when you do the problem you can understand this. Next one, if the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are real and equal, when do we say that roots are real and equal? If discriminant is equal to 0. When do we say that roots are real and equal for quadratic equation? If the discriminant is equal to 0 and equal to alpha equal to minus b by 2a, then ax square plus bx plus c and a will have same sign. For all x belongs to, this condition is important, for all x belongs to R except minus b by 2a. For all x belongs to R except minus b by 2a. for all the real numbers except minus b by 2a, ax square plus bx plus c and a will have the same sign. Okay. Next. If let alpha comma beta, now two roots are there, be the real roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 and that roots alpha less than beta. Let me take alpha less than beta. Then first condition, x belongs to R, comma alpha less than x less than beta, then ax square plus bx plus c and a have the opposite signs. Second, x belongs to R if x less than alpha and x greater than beta implies ax square plus bx plus c and a have the same sign. So these points you must remember. Sign of quadratic expressions. So whenever here it is written expression, but we are checking the equation only. Let f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. I am finding expression. I am writing expression, but to get the roots I am taking equal to 0. If the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are imaginary or complex numbers, when do we say that roots of quadratic equation are imaginary or complex? If the discriminant is less than 0, then immediately you can say that for all x belongs to R, ax square plus bx plus c and a have the same sign. For example, x square coefficient is negative, then that expression also will have negative for all x belongs to R. For example, if x square coefficient is positive, then for all x belongs to R, that expression has positive. Okay? When we do the problems, we can understand. If the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are real and equal, when do we say that roots of quadratic equation are equal? If the discriminant is equal to 0. And each root, for example, alpha equal to minus b by 2a, how did you get? Alpha equal to, actually what is the formula? Minus b plus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. I am saying roots are equal. Roots are equal means discriminant will be 0. Then what is remaining here? Minus b by 2a. So alpha equal to minus b by 2a. Then ax square plus bx plus c and a will have same sign for all x belongs to R except minus b by 2a, except that equal roots. Except that equal roots, that expression and a have same sign. Whenever we have two roots, the real roots, and alpha less than beta, ax square plus bx plus c and a have opposite signs if alpha less than x less than beta. If x less than alpha, x greater than beta, ax square plus bx plus c and a have the same sign. Same sign means if both are positive, same sign. Both are positive or both are negative, same sign. Opposite signs means what? Plus minus or minus plus. Okay? When we do the problems, you can understand. Okay? So we will see some more concepts in the next class. Thank you.